And good evening. It is Tuesday. We have made it to another week here in Tucker, Georgia, the home of Dr. Mike's Shaving Emporium. I am Dr. Mike. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Like I said, we are from Dr. Mike, drmikesemporium.com, Atlanta's original shave shop, by your beard shop, hair care shop. We are on Instagram, Dr. Mike's Emporium. That's all kinds of pictures and stuff. And of course, if you have questions, let us know. We got a whole bunch of people with all kinds of resource knowledge available to help your shaving make it better. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Let's see who's here. So if you're here, say hello. At least that lets me know that I'm not by myself shaving and talking to the mirror, which is what I'm doing. Hello. Oh my gosh, Brandon. Oh, what a perfect segue, because we are going to be shaving with, although it is Ernie's, it is the ELF week. And I'm going to be using my last tube here of Colombian necktie. I think I said it on Thursday that I had it, and I was like, why shouldn't I use it? Because, it's Ernie week. And how do you use a shave stick? This is shaving soap in stick form, and it just pushes up like that. You wet your skin, wet your face, right? You see nothing really happening right now. Go watch. And this used to have a very powerful cherry orange lemon fragrance. But over time, hey, Jim, over time it's gotten a little tired. But it still makes a great soap. So you don't see any soap on my face, right? Not a bit. But we're going to use Ernie's brush. This is the brush that I got at Ernie's Services. Everybody got a chance to take a piece of Ernie's amazing collection of stuff home. So this is the wonderful hand-turned brush. And I'm going to put a little more water on my face. And hopefully this soap will keep. There we go. See? Ernie never fails. Ernie lives forever. Awesome. All right. Hey, Michael Dixon and Jim Moore, Rick Abercrombie. Good to see you. Hope all that soap you got the other day is treating you well. And just really nice. This is, I'm going to glue my handlebars down. Why did I titled this here video, Randy, good to see you, sir. I titled this video Soap and Soap-Related Hobbies. So what am I going to talk about tonight? Well, I'm going to talk about soap. So my soap-related hobbies. Yeah, it's weird. But for some reason, I kind of stumbled into several different hobbies all related to soap. How funny is that? Oh, thank you, Rick. Thank you. Okay, so first and foremost is shaving soap, right? You've actually seen the Dapper soap. I actually got to help make that. The very first batch. Hey, Kay, good to see you. Very first batch of Dapper, Miss Carrie over at Soap Commander learned me up good. I think that's the phrase to use. And what that means is that I got to see all the bits and pieces and all the recipe for making shave soap. It was fascinating and terrifying, but fascinating. We're going to use our purple Henson. Why? Because it's purple. So here I go. Yes, you can get, it's called SAD, Soap Acquisition Disorder. And trust me, I've had it for quite a while. But went over to Carrie at Soap Commander and made Dapper and got it all worked out, and we have been selling it like pancakes, hotcakes. Well, like shave soap, right? So that is one of my first hobbies, right? So if you happen to notice, maybe you're friends with me or something like that on the Facebook. Recently, well, not recently, I decided, hey, Chris, good to see you. Recently, I decided to start taking care of things a little better than I had before. Meaning, I love the Henson. Brandon, send me a message. Let's talk. Okay, nice and easy, sir. I love the Henson. I had gotten, and what that means is that I got a new car in 2017. Got a new car because we needed one because the other one was falling apart. But when you get something new like that, you really want to take care of things. So I was like, well, how do you get it detailed? What's all this graphene and ceramic stuff. So I just started watching YouTube videos on how to clean and wash your car and keep the paint looking good. Because I know on the green bean, the paint looks like chalk. And on the cocoa bean, which is a 2017 Chrysler Pacifica, it actually is glossy and beautiful and looks almost new thanks to my good friend, Jason Snow at Atlanta Auto Shine, right? If you want your car to look fine, call Jason Snow at Auto Shine. There you go. There's a blast from the past. But Jason came over one day and just treated that car or that van beautifully. And it was great to learn. And it was one of those things where, you car wash, you scrub things down. You don't ever take it through the big tunnel wash. Oh my gosh, scratch your car up. Just, how to do a 2-bucket car wash. And, you stumble into all the chemical guy stuff and all that other stuff. And there's some amazing artisans in that market and that community as well. So we have shave soap artisans. We have even car shampoo. They call it car shampoos and stuff like that. So there's another. Yeah. They're snow foam. They're what do they call that? The chemical guys, snow foam. I've used that. And if you have a foam cannon, which is something you attach to a pressure washer, that is fun. That's like putting shaving cream on your car, which is fun. And maybe I'll do a video and I'll post that sometime soon and let you see what a foam cannon can do, because it's hilarious. First time I used it, I giggled. It's basically a container of water, it's something you would put on a hose and spray like fertilizer or something with it, This is it's got a little thing that just blasts foam and it turns the soap and water into foam. Hey, again, the soap related hobby. So, by the way, second pass, right, across the garden. See, we're all learning something. And what about another? Well, with a pressure washer, I stumbled into a really good deal and I got a nice one. Yeah, it shoots soap as well. I didn't realize that until I checked it the other day, and it has a little soap thing on the back. You fill it full of soap and you turn the knob and boom, soap. So that's kind of cool. But another hobby is that pressure washing thing. So I actually have pressure washed my deck, the back deck of the house, right? Over the weekend, I did it twice just to be safe, because the deck had gotten, when it rains and it gets all slippery because it's gotten, mold and dirt and stuff, leaves. We have oak trees growing in the backyard, so it gets real brown and green. It's not brown and green anymore. That sucker. You know what I think it is? I think it's a spontaneous gratification of when you shave or when you wash a car or when you pressure wash something, that it goes from being meh to being something wonderful. And that's what we like about this. So there is our soap and soap related hobbies. So, pressure washing the driveway is also good because you're taking care of things, right? And that's what we're all about. So how about that? Am I being weird? I'm being weird. Maybe we can have a car wash day one day. Dr. Mike's car wash day. That'd be fun. But I tell you, Jason Snow, yes, doing something for yourself, right? Awesome. Cutting the grass, yes. I enjoy mowing the grass, if you happen to know. I do mow my yard. I'm very fond of my fescue in the front yard. And one of the things I started doing, which is kind of silly, I've been doing it for years now, is I'll turn my little Fitbit, the watch that I usually wear, and it has a GPS on it. So I will track myself as I mow the yard. And then I go back on Fitbit. You've seen the people who run and they do they'll do hearts, or they'll do, all kinds of squares and stuff. Oh yeah, you got to be careful. You got to be careful not to use too much pressure. But on the Fitbit thing, and so you can see me doing circles or back and forth or whatever in the yard. And the silly thing is that I'll take that and I'll do a screenshot and I post a picture on my Facebook page or the Facebook page. And people started, saying, oh, wow, that's really interesting. And it looks like this. It's sort of like a Rorschach test. So I'm giving people psychological profiles. Pretty much what happens is somebody goes, oh, that looks like a llama blowing bubble gum. And I'll go and find a little, silly picture and put that up underneath it. So as you talk about stuff, yeah. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. So it's doing something for somebody else. It's doing something for yourself, right? So taking care of things, that's the big plus in life. If you're going to do if you're going to do something, do it well and do it right the first time. It costs more money to do things poorly. So you get, like in shaving, right? You get people that are like, oh, I tried shaving with a safety razor. I hated it. It didn't work for me. Well, tell me what you used. Well, I got this thing at CVS. It said it was a one thing, and it was, $9 on clearance. Yeah, okay. But you know what? Say you spend $9 on a cartridge razor, and you get a handle and you get a blade or a cartridge blade. And then you end up going back and saying, well, the shave is not as good as it used to be. But guess what? You can go and buy some more cartridges. Those cartridges are like $30 for 4. Now you know why I like shaving this way. I don't have to, yes, right. So what I'm doing now is just a hands-on approach, right? Because you want to feel if you miss every time. And I think it just means to spend a little more time in the certain areas, right? And you get the best shave you can. Brandon, I met Brandon when I met Ernie. He had Brandon had a very nice fishing hat on. That was many moons ago. Yes, it may cost a little more to do it right the first time, but it's worth it. Like, I'm still trying to figure out if I really want to change the brakes on the van. I said, Thomas, good to see you, sir. There's a Henson. Thomas is also interested in the Henson razor. I love the Henson razor. This is even version 1. Version 2 is even better. And we carry version 2. Why is it version 2? Because they took all the feedback from all the people who had gotten the first ones and said, well, we'd like it a little like this. I want this a little, like the differences are the handle on the version 1 is a thinner, and the gnarly is not as pronounced. On the version 2, the handle is thicker. It has more girth. And then gnarly is a little more deeper, I guess. So it feels you have more grip to it. And on the top, on the base and the top plate, they've actually beveled the edges so it's no sharp corners. So it actually works really well, especially in tight areas, such as around your mustache. Right? And it also has that wonderful 30-degree angle that makes it so easy to shave with. It just floats. If you're shaving your head, this would be a great one to do it. Pronounced is the word. It's more pronounced. Well, we do have it in silver, black, copper, hint, and steel blue. We just got those in. So let me get this off my face, and then we'll go back to it. So one of the things that I don't think we actually advertise this on the site is when you buy a Henson from Dr. Mike's, we throw in 100 blades free. And they're not just any blades. Hold on. They are the RK blades. And they are actually designed with Henson. RK and Henson got together and said, hey, you make the tolerances so tight and so refined on your Henson razors. Let us help you keep that tolerance. And it's a wonderful razor. No, 100 blades for $70. So it's a razor and blades for $70. And that is a deal. Okay, so there's shade. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing, I don't know if you can see this. This is the Hazelet Apothecary. This is their anniversary shirt. And I got me one, and I like it. It's purple, and it's skulls. It was going to be purple tie-dye, which, darn, they couldn't get enough of those. But let me get a little aftershave on, because important things to take care of your skin, right? You're taking care of yourself. Take care of your skin. I'm going to use, and I got this when I was I met Bob Randy Comer, over in Birmingham. I was thinking Birmingham. I don't know where Bob came from, but Hydro Salve. This is from Baxter of California. It's just a nice, gentle, barbershopish kind of lotion, and I thought that it would be a nice pairing with the Columbia necktie. Yep, sure it is. And it's more of a body lotion, and I know you're not supposed to use that. Oh, good. Bob Comer. Okay, so I know you're not supposed to use like body lotion on your face, but for me, this is going to absorb in so quickly because my skin is desperate for moisture. But there you go. So there is Dr. Mike's soap and soap-related hobbies discussion. Hopefully, we can talk more about hobbies that you may have. Collecting bourbon, that's always a fun one. Yes, we do that too. Collecting, figurines or sheep or silly little crochet octopuses thing or anything like that. So how about that? So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, especially kittens, thank you very much for being here. Really, really appreciate all the support we give. Thank you for all the stars upon ours. And many thanks to everybody who has supported Dr. Mike's all through this year. And this year is flying by. So very good, very good. So, all right. Take care of yourself, right? This is a great way to do it. And make sure to reach out and take care of your friends. Reach out and say hi. Yes, Chris, vintage, perfect. Excellent. Bicycles, that's expensive. So, and we know you're going to shave, right? You want to do your beard, right? You're going to shave, we know you are. Beard, you are. Shave dapper, beard dapper, be your dapper best. We'll see you Thursday at 9 p.m. We'll talk more. So, have a great weekend. See you soon.